Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you here. Welcome to Scale, Shine, and Profit. My name is Lynn Rowe. I am the business coach for small business owners. And today we'll be talking about how to know what to say to your prospects so they will sit up and listen. Let's get started. Last time we talked about a simple hack to do some market research about your client's needs through social media. If you haven't watched that one, go back and watch it because it's really a great tip there. Today, we're going to talk about getting some of those same answers and different answers, more specific answers, from your prospects and your clients. So, the goal here is to understand specifically what they are concerned about and how they talk about their concerns, to understand what their language is. You as the business owner and the expert in your field, you know and you talk about all the issues that you solve for your clients. But they don't necessarily talk about those issues in the same way that you do. And they half the time don't even know what their problem is. They think about this one issue and it really comes from somewhere else. It's important when you're doing your marketing, however, that you address the issue they know they have. Okay. So, what we're looking for here are some golden nuggets that you can put into your marketing messages. So, a lot of people say to me, well, can't I just read some of my competitors' websites and see what they have to say and just do that? Well, you can, but many of your competitors have not done this research either. And so you'll find that they are still talking about the client's problems and issues using industry jargon or using their own language, but not the way that the clients talk about it. So I strongly recommend that you do some of your own market research to find out how do your clients talk about it. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to schedule 10 to 20 interviews with past clients, or some with past clients, some with current clients, and some with prospects. Plan for them to be about 20 minutes each. And you're going to then record those interviews, because when you record it, you're going to be able to get their exact language. Now, I strongly recommend that you record it and then have that interview transcribed. When you try to write down what someone said, you end up putting in your own language, you end up putting it in shortened terms, and you don't get the exact phrasing. So that's what we're looking for here, is the exact phrasing of what people are looking for, what kind of help they need, and what problems they feel like they're dealing with. Okay. So you're going to transcribe it. Now, personally, I tend to do these interviews using Zoom, and I usually then have the interviews transcribed using rev.com, rev.com. But you can also use the transcription system on Zoom if you have that level of Zoom, or 365, Word 365 also has a transcription service as well. So there's lots of ways you can get it transcribed, but I strongly recommend that you get it transcribed. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to have a conversation with these prospects, clients, and past clients. When you're talking to your current clients and your past clients, make sure that you're talking to them about how they felt before they started working with you, not how the problems were solved and how things were great afterwards. You're really trying to get at what were they thinking before they had the problem that you solved. Okay. So you're going to have a conversation with them. Be empathetic, listen to what they have to say, ask questions, probe to understand it deeply, and don't give solutions. This is not the time for you to help them. This is not the time for you to explain things to them. This is a time for you to just listen. So here's a series of questions that you could start with that might help you get the conversation going. Okay. What are the top 3 challenges you face with, and then you put in whatever your topic is. So for me, I would say, what are the top 3 challenges you face with trying to grow your business? If you're a health coach, you might say, what are the top 3 challenges you face with trying to lose weight? or if you are selling products online that are gifts, as one of my clients does, you might say, what are the top 3 challenges you face when trying to find gifts for your clients, for your friends, for your family, whatever. Okay. So you use your topic. Okay. So that's the first question. The second question, and you don't have to do these in order and you don't have to do all of them. It's up to you. These are just questions to help you with the conversation. What's the most pressing question around that topic? And then this is really one I love. What is a burning question you would like to have answered right now around that topic? This gets to what's really in their heads at the moment. You could ask about their biggest fears, what keeps them up at night. And you might also ask, what do you think is the root cause of these problems? Sometimes the clients can tell you that. Sometimes they can't, but it's certainly worth asking. Then I love to get into the question of what is it costing them to continue to have these problems, not have them fixed? There's usually a financial cost, an emotional cost, a time cost. Often there's all 3 of those costs. You could ask, if you solved this problem, what would change in your life, in your business? And I would probe for more details on this because let's say, for example, a business owner is working 80 hours a week and he says, boy, if you could solve this problem, I would only have to work 50 hours a week. Well, probe that and find out what would you do with the other 30 hours, right? So you want to get to the other areas of their life that this problem is affecting them. That's what you need to understand. And then you're going to analyze the results. Okay, you're going to read over all of the transcriptions and you're going to analyze your results. And you're going to come up with what issues came up frequently. How do they talk about those issues? What's the specific language, the specific words and phrases that they use, especially if they keep coming up over and over again? Then what's the biggest problem that they express to you? And why did they want that solved? And then finally, anything that surprised you in their replies. It's always good to know what's really going on in your prospects' minds, okay? Now, you're going to take your research, you're going to discuss those major issues using their language in your marketing and in your networking. And you'll see your clients sitting up and saying, oh, she's talking to me, or oh, he's talking to me. Watch this channel for more tips on how to scale, shine, and profit with your small business. Now go out and set up your interviews, and I will see you next time.